of severe storms across the Tennessee Valley. What does that mean? Well, the wind is going to be the biggest deal, and this is a higher wind percentage than we usually see. So a 30 to 45% chance of damaging wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. Well, what does that mean? Power outages are going to be likely. Make sure you have some battery-operated source to produce light. You're ready to go. Also, down tree limbs, that's going to be a thing. Down trees, I think that will be a thing as well. So be ready for that. That's going to be the most widespread issue. There will be some storms that produce hail up to an inch in diameter, and typically when we're talking about a severe weather risk, we might have a 2% risk of isolated tornadoes here and there. With tomorrow night, we're looking at a 5 to 10% risk. So lightning, hail, and shear. Those are all parameters with severe storms. Let's go through, and we're going to start at about 8:46. The yellow represents lightning. We'll have a lot of it. The pink represents hail, and the gray streaks represent wind shear, which does not mean tornadoes, but it is one parameter that we look at that is indicative that we might get a few tornadoes popping up here and there. Now, it's also indicative that we're going to have some really strong winds. Again, we'll get those wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour. Tons of lightning. This is just before midnight, and you can see those wind shear streaks. We're going to keep an eye out for those as well. After 2 a.m., we begin to clear out, and all will be right with the world once again. For tonight, again, a spotty shower or thunderstorm possible. This is 8 o'clock. Wouldn't write it down in stone, but certainly we could see one or two popping up. Nothing severe tonight. And then 3 a.m., maybe another sprinkle or two. 7 a.m. on Tuesday, again, maybe a sprinkle or two here and there, but the big deal on Tuesday, hot and humid in the afternoon, and then we'll see those showers and some rumbles of thunder beginning to move in about 8 o'clock ahead of the main line, and even a couple of those could become strong to severe. And then after 10 o'clock, we'll see more widespread severe thunderstorms pressing on through the Tennessee Valley. This is midnight. Here's 1 a.m. moving into the Blue Ridge Mountains. 2 a.m. we see everything beginning to press out, and that's going to be followed by much cooler weather settling in behind the severe storm. So storm alert weather day because of storms tomorrow night between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. And then we'll see it cooling down. Look at that. Highs in the 70s, lows in the low 50s. I kid you not, Friday and Saturday morning. And then a few showers and storms again as we wrap up the weekend and head into next week.